Alrighty, we just finished off some password reset functionality, refactoring it. I did remember though, I did just want to get Claude to do what we've been getting it to do before, which is this one. Yes. Please do. So actually, let's just start a new chat. Please figure out hello, copy, please, using pull that over here. So register user, login user, toggle MFA, and just tidy this up. Right. Can you give this a background color? Color. Background blue. So it stands out a bit more. Yeah, why not? Color. Blue, and then, okay, so H2. So we got password. And then this is a toggle H3, and we have forgot password. And handles password reset request by accepting a user's email address, validating it, and if matching can exist, generate a secure reset token that is stored in the database and emailed to the user. Throughout, implements rate limiting 5 requests per hour to prevent abuse, and follows security best practices by not revealing whether an email exists in the system. For development environments, it returns a preview. Okay, fantastic. And then toggle reset. Oh. Toggle. Oh my god, toggle. Fifth time lucky, toggle. Reset password. Right. Copy. Alright, so post request processes the actual password reset by accepting the user's ID, reset token, and new password, validates the token's authenticity and expiration, verifies the new password meets security requirements, updates the user's password with a newly cached version, invalidates the reset token, and sends a confirmation email. Throughout includes rate limiting, blah blah blah. Alright. And then tidy that up, and then we just make this blue. And we're making good progress. Alright, so now what we've got to do is we've done quite a bit. So we are going to eventually get to this internal user, which is the meaty one that's a bit leaving till last. But we do have this profile functionality as well. So at the moment, it's basically get profile and update the email address. There is some separate validation chains. Now, this is where it's going to be one of those situations where we are actually duplicating code, because we validation chains. We are going to have this same code here, and I know, again, keep repeating myself because I know there's going to be someone out there who's like, you shouldn't be doing that. But we are doing this because AI understands it a lot better. I have just thought of something though. In our password, we need to ensure that these are all the same. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, in our profile, routes, so here, so we do have authenticate, and we are calling this validation chains, which is here. We can remove this commented out stuff. That was just in case I had to go back for whatever reason. We still have this one here for login, but we also probably removed that. Let's just double check ourselves. So login, yep. So we can get rid of that as well. And this should be our register, which we can also get rid of. And we've also can get rid of all this. So almost removed all of this. So validation chains update email. So actually what we can just do is probably, we can just move this whole file into validation chain, not that one, this whole file can go into profile, move, we're going to call this rename, we're going to update this to user profile, manage user profile, yeah, we're going to actually call this manage user profile dot validation chains.js, because what we're going to do is we're going to rename this to manage user profile, update user profile, and manage user profile. And then, yeah, all of these are going to get updated. So rename manage user profile.controller, rename manage user profile.routes, rename manage user profile.service. Should probably put S on the end of these things, services. Anyway. Should be controllers and services. We can fix that up later. Okay. What needs saving? Right. So in our routes, I'm going to call this manage. Actually, that's a good question. We need to call it controller, manage user profile. So do that. There's nothing to update here except this validation stuff. So we remove it from here, and then we bring in const manage user profile validation chains equals require. Manage user validation chains. This copy just replaces that. We don't have any validation chains on the GET request, obviously, because we're not passing in any information. And then if we just go here, we're just going to change this to manage user profile validation chains. Save. And we're going to get rid of, it's still validating here. So this is where we need to copy all of this. So it is duplication. I know. Shoot me. You can probably consolidate these into a common file. Yes, we might have to do that. Alright, routes. So validation chains. And then that's all done. So then if we go to the controller, bring this over here because I'm going to change some names. So I'm going to change this to manage user profile service. And then this is going to be get user profile. This is going to be get user profile. And then this is going to be update user email. All right. So we then call our service. Let's bring this over here. All right. And then in our service, we're going to get rid of these logs. As we go. So this is also going to be get user profile. user found email. No, update user. That all remains the same. There's no utilities in this instance. We could probably send an email saying the email's been updated. But anyway, we're going to rename this to manage user profile.test.js. And then we're just going to go through this. Actually, let's look at our routes. Should be like update email. So wherever there's email, update email. Actually, these might fail because we changed all our validation. Just noticed something. Where's reset password? Oh no, we are doing this. Okay, all good. Update. Save. Do we get the user profile? Get profile. Yeah, cool. So if we go I'm falling asleep here. On that. I think some of these are going to fail because we've changed all of the to put request. Let's put request. Get what's the problem? Test failed to run. Argument must be authenticate, manage. Okay, controller, manage user profile dot controller, manage user profile, and then in that get user profile. Why is this not working? It's going to be a simple issue, I know. going to be in here. No. Apps models user. This bit here. Yeah, okay. Update email. I changed. There. I cut and paste it wrong. Told you it's going to be a simple mistake. All right. So some of these failed, and it's because we've changed the validation. So what we're going to do, we're going to call it a wrap there. I'll append the video to the rest of it later on. We just need to give Claude our new validations and make sure that it only is testing these validations in our manage user profile tests. After we've done that, that's completed, and we can move on to the chunky part, which is fixing up this internal user component, where there's quite a bit of functionality. So we might split some of this into like create internal user login internal user. I think we need to separate some of this functionality out, but the only trouble with that is just thinking of it, there's a lot of common service here. So things like the HMAC service is going to be consistent. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a tough one. So there's a lot of functionality. So generate API key, generate secret. So these two things are all right. Well, we have to think about that. Tackle that another day, but yeah, tomorrow or when I get a chance, we'll finish off these tests. And just let's jump back here very briefly. So I know this has taken a lot longer, the back-end stuff, but we've made something that's pretty robust. So we won't be doing this anymore. This central token management. We won't be doing reusable validation middleware, I know that. We won't be doing that. We're in the process of doing this. We need to finish off our tests. That was there for some reason. Okay. And there was the bugs. So we're getting closer to finalizing it, and then we can start brainstorming on what idea we're actually going to pursue. Anyway, I'll finish up there. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Hey YouTube, how you going? Just going to finish off this functionality. So it was getting late the other night, and these tests were failing because I changed some of the logic in our validation chains file. I'm pretty sure it's just because we're not importing validation error. Yeah, so if you, for example, look here, we've got to bring validation error from our utils. So I think if we add that in here, save that, and then run this, with a bit of luck, they might all pass and we can move on. Okay, one still failed. So should reject undefined type. Not there in the test, obviously. Should. Oh my god. Why isn't it coming up? Yeah, am I running the right test? And user profile test, yep. Why is that not coming up? Type validation. Here. It should reject. So this is undefined type. Invalid types, number. So if we look at our validation chains, and it's saying email is required, expected email is a string. I think it's expecting both of those. So if we look here, undefined. Nope. So it's saying email is required, email must be a string. So this one's firing first because it's undefined. I wonder if you can do if type of value triples equals undefined. Undefined. Then we want to have it as email is required. See if that works. Still failed. Email is required, email must be a string. This one's failing. Email is required. So I think what we can just do is where it is here, email is required. We can make this an array. Email must be a string. Just change the test condition. Nope. Why did that? I thought you put an array. Let me check. Putting the expected error in an array automatically, maybe. No. Oh my goodness. To ask. Why is this? Yeah, update. That's what I thought we were doing. it's because it's using this repeatable pattern of code, so we can't change just one test condition, which is really annoying. What we can maybe do is in our profile validation chains, body.email. Try that condition. Nope. Oh. Okay. It's firing twice. This time, yeah. Okay, see, if I'd done this, it would have worked. It's a real pain. Okay. Yeah, I think we just change this to email must be our string. However, we just don't waste too much time on this. So basically we're only checking the first validation error. Cool, all passed. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to commit this, so git add, git commit -m updated manage user profile and tests. Awesome, I'll stop the video here and we'll move on to something else.